Quality Foods presents your U14A Oakville Rangers! And there's your Oakville Rangers!
We're just about set to go here. If I could just get the people that are on just to give me a comment to let me know if the audio is coming through. Okay, we're having an issue there, so I think I fixed it now. So if you could just let me know, that'd be great. This is just a quick audio test before we start here. You're not getting anything? Anything on the delay? Okay. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is January the 21st. You can see right there, 7 p.m. We are back to regularly scheduled programming. Having been playing a bunch of tournament games over the weekend, the boys played well, but point differential and tie games, that'll do you in on bracket play when you're in a tournament, and that's called our weekend. But the boys played well, so we want to take that momentum into our last couple games of our regular season. You can see here just these two last games, and then we will be looking at our home-and-home playoff series, and that will set our bracket. You can see in the standings, we're sitting here between 6th. We're in 6th. We're playing Burlington Gold in 3rd. And between 2nd place and 6th place, only 4 points separate all of those teams. So, yeah, it's a little tight. And that's okay. That's exactly what you want. So the boys are here ready to go. And Nick has had a couple of Coach Nick has had a couple of practices. The boys have got everybody set. Starting lineups tonight will be Kenty on the dot, Ianacci left side, Reisner right side, with Stacy and Kingsley on D. And still out of the lineup right now, listed day to day, is Easton 2, hoping to get him back in the lineup ASAP. And in the meantime, Stacy will fill back in on D, keep the line square, no call-ups. We are ready to go here on our 25th of 26 regular season games. We're coming down to it. So a lot of fun here tonight. Format will be 10-15-15 as usual. Boys will touch gloves at center ice, and we will be good to go. Hopefully the audio is coming through okay. I had to ditch the external mic. It wouldn't connect to my device for some reason. So we're just going to run straight from the phones off the gimbal. Hopefully this is okay. Here we go. Puck is dropped, kick back into Burlington zone. Rangers catch up to it, get a shot on goal right away. Now, a couple of things of note here while I just get sorted. Is the last time we played the Burlington Gold team here was January 10th. And we lost that game 3-2, but we outshot them, I believe, 30-17. So we were up on the shots. Quick shot in on net, side of net, puck is loose and around the back. Off the end boards, Burlington will come out around and try to come up the left-hand side. Puck is loose up the middle. Kingsley gives chase on the back check. He will break it up. Stacy into the end board, sticks his guy into the boards, breaks up the play. Play goes down in the corner. Kenty will clean it up. Good piece of back work there. They'll go around the boards up for Reisner at the hash marks. So we can skate with these guys. Yeah, they're ahead of us in the standings. That doesn't mean anything. We play. Every team we play, we're in it. And we outskated them. We outshot them. They were just up ahead of us on the scoreboard. As that pass is fed ahead for Rukowskis. He'll chip it ahead. I can't speak. It's going to be a long night, folks. If I can't say chip it ahead, you guys are going to get an earful. Right in front of the net, loose puck, turns on it. In goal tonight, Jonas Schranko with his first test there. Down to the left, puck will squirt up and out of the zone. Broken up at our blue line. Sent in, Policelli will gobble it up and send it up the far side. Fissel will give chase. Fed up to Fissel on the blue line. He'll go down the left-hand side, dump it in. He'll chase his own dump in. Puck goes down in the corner. Burlington broken up in the blue line, goes off a skate. They're going to jump ahead on it, but Hiltzy will turn it up to Fonacier right away. Caught him on a line change, a little bit of room. Fonacier gets the inside corner. He'll go down deep into the corner. He will try to feed that back up into the slot, but it gets pinned up and stuck at the hash board, push across to the open corner. Puck goes up off the boards, down the length of the ice, and icing will be the call. So I'm going to try to make a small adjustment here now, if you'll just bear with me. Face off all the way back. Down in the corner, the boys are battling for it. Down in the back of the net, puck is loose. Reiser trying to catch up to it. Puck is broken up. Reiser comes away with it. Taken off his stick by Burlington. They'll go down the other way. They get around him on the far side. Kingsley trying to catch up to the top of the circle. Quick shot. They miss on the far side. See if I can zoom us in here a little bit. We're down a few guys in the truck tonight, so the camera quality is just going to be a stationary setup, and I'm just going to zoom it back and forth. So hopefully we're good. Broken inside by Stacy. He'll go up ice. Bissell will get a piece of it. Rakowski saves it at the line, keeps it onside. Quick shot goes off a leg. Oh, they cherry picked it inside, but Kingsley's there to break it up. Up to the hash marks. Up for Fissel in the middle. Quick shot goes off into the corner. Fissel curls in the corner. He'll come up to the blue line for Policelli. Quick shot in on net. Goes to the open corner. Down around the back of the net, Policelli will chip it off the end boards to Little. Little moves it up for Rakowskis. Bouncing puck up to the blue line. Not out as they'll hold the line. Rakowskis slides it up for Fissel coming down the right-hand side. He'll get the blue line, try to push it ahead. Broken up, puck slides ahead in the corner. Little will catch up to it. He'll keep it down in the corner. Fissel will slide down, give him a hand. Quick shot, side of the net from Harvey off the top of the circle. Misses just on the far side. Quick shot in on net, blocked away by Burlington. Benassier working. The puck is sent down the length of the ice. Icing will be the call at 5:02. Now, Daryl, I know that you're watching, so I'm going to put the onus on you to put in the scores. Because I know you can't see the scoreboard, and people will get lost in it. So there's no score in this game. We're down to the halfway mark of the first period. Down around the back of the net, puck is shot up to the hash marks. Not out. Benassier will hold the zone. He'll kick it back down in. Chotar catching up to it, gets a piece of it. It's into his feet. Burlington coming down the outside on the far side. Top of the circle. They get in close, trying to turn it. They'll go around the back of the net, trying to get it on the backhand. They're not able to line it up. Burlington's right out the gate there. Boys are digging. Refs are letting it go. The puck is pinned up against the boards. Now it comes out. Kent will get a piece of it. He'll take it around the back of the net. Gets pinned up to the boards. Chotar will come in to give him a hand. Players go down. Chipped up off the glass. Chotar will pressure the line. Kenty gets a piece of it at the top of the circle. Gets turned back for Hiltzy. He'll take it around the back of the net. Up for Harvey. Harvey hits Kenty. 2-on-1. Kenty's got some space. In tight. Quick shot. Block it away. It was on target. Far side, up into the neutral zone. Reisner will chip it in. Puck goes far side. Stacey Derrick, quick shot in on net, off the post from the point shot. Burlington's down. Stacey's last man back. They get inside. He breaks it up into the feet. He'll chip it away off the boards. Clears his own. Good piece of work there. Puck is up into the neutral zone. Ianacci pushes the line. Burlington will go far side to the open side. Now they'll come up the left-hand side. Stretch feed is broken up in the middle. Chipped back into the zone as Fissel will give chase into the corner. Puck comes up to the line. Little shoots it in, goes off the leg. Rukowskis off the top of the circle, in on net, and it is covered and held by the Burlington goaltender at 2:27. Now you guys are really going to appreciate from this game onward that little bit of extra effort that Daryl does to put the scoreboard up on the screen, because I forget to tell you guys the time all the time and you can't see the clock. So it's just going to be a roller coaster ride for you. I'll try to remind myself as much as I can. Up to the blue line, Policelli, quick shot in on net, loose puck hits a leg, cleared away. Fanase side of the net, centers it. He'll go back to Chotar. Chotar side of the net and scores from Fanase at 2:12 as he picks up the feed. As Fanase and Chotar did a little give and go. Time of the goal is 2:12. Off the feed from Chotar to Fanase, bottom of the circle. That'll open the scoring. All right, Daryl. You got to put the score up, buddy. It's 1-0. Coming back the other way. Chotar cuts to the middle. Quick shot just over the crossbar, short side. Oh, and it goes off the end boards. Bounces back, hits the goalie in the back of the legs, and goes in. And that is going to be Chotar, who picks up the goal at 1:37. So, in 1 minute and 25 seconds, Chotar gets a goal and an assist. Icing will be the call. Yeah, you don't see goals like that often. .131 remaining in the first period. Kenty on the draw. Going down length of the ice. Hogerboom will catch up to it. He'll go around the back of the net. Slipped ahead for Kenty, 2-on-2, going back the other way. Cross ice speed is a little bit behind Reisner. He will chip it ahead for Kenty on the dump in. Kenty gets there first, pins it up against the boards. Puck is up into the netting with 53.8 seconds remaining in the first. Lambert will take the draw. Rukowskis, Fissel, Ing, Stacey. Puck comes up to the blue line. Stacey will hold the line. Fissel will pick up the puck. They come down. Gets turned back at the blue line. Rukowskis puts pressure on down in the corner. Lambert's there to help him out. Cross ice feed. Burlington's going to get away with this all the way down, in tight, down low. Quick shot. Nice save by Trenko. I know. Turn back the other way. I know you guys are having a little bit of trouble with the audio, and I can't do anything about it. The external mic was not functioning for some reason. I tested it earlier today, and it did not go. As the period draws to a close, I tested it. It was totally fine, and for some reason, in the moment, 5 minutes before the game, it would not connect. And so we're just running right off of my phone, off my microphone here, off my cell. The shots in the first period were 8, Oakville 3, Burlington, and the score 2-0. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, they can hear me. I was just saying the external mic wasn't working. So we're running right off of this guy. It sounds different. They're getting it. It just sounds different. So, you know what? It'll be okay. That's okay. You guys can see, you can hear. You can't see as well. You can't hear as well. Look, I totally blame Daryl. You're not allowed to leave town, dude. Tell your work you got prior obligations and more important things going on. And work has to take a back seat. That's how I do it. Up against the hash marks, coming the other way. Stretch feet up for Chotar in the middle. Trying to get inside. Oh, he does. Down low. He's going to catch up to it. In tight. Quick shot. And a big save there by the Burlington goaltender as Chotar puts the pressure on down low. Benassi will take the draw. Quick shot, misses over to the far side, up to the blue line. Policelli will pinch down to hold the line. In tight, Benassi drops it for Harvey as it hits the skate. Harvey goes around the back of the net, trying to slide it out front, not able to do. They'll come back the other way. Puck comes up to the hash marks. Chotar trying to get there and pin it off. Benassi chips it back down into the zone. Burlington does not get out cleanly. We hold them up the line. Now they'll get it out, but they didn't get out with rhythm. Policelli will jump up and put pressure. Burlington now coming up. Puck is turned back by Little. Slides down into the corner. Kenty. Burlington at the hash marks. Quick shot side of the net. Gets deflected. Kenty will pick up the loose puck around the back of the net. Come up to the hash marks. Gets turned away. Chotar trying to chip it ahead. Down around the back of the net. Little will catch up to it. He'll slide up for Kenty. He lets it go past for Harvey, but the puck slowed down. Burlington ends up with it. Center and pass in front. Goes around the back of the net. Burlington top of the circle. Quick shot deflected. Doesn't make it through the traffic. Cleared all the way down. Arm goes up. Icing is the call at 12:53. Face-off will be down and to the right of Shranko. They're going to reset that. They're going to reset that face-off. Draw that again. Didn't like the way that went down. Side of the net. Loose puck scramble. In tight down low. Top of the crease. Iannacci picks up the loose puck. He'll clear it around the boards to the blue line. Not out. Up for Reisner. Reisner goes cross ice for Iannacci. Iannacci will chip it off the boards to himself, trying to get down with it. Not able to move it along. Gets hung up in front of the bench there. Kenty trying to advance the puck along. Burlington, they'll come up the right-hand side. Kenty will get a piece of it. He'll break it up. Hogaboom will gather it off the boards. Kenty will slide it up. Horizon is just out of reach on the far side. Burlington down the middle. They'll drop it to the blue line. Shot is gloved by Shrenko at 11:48. He'll hang on to that. We'll get a face-off and some fresh legs. Lambert takes the draw. Puck goes into the feet of the referee. Slides out in front. Poke checked away by Shrenko as Burlington was hovering the top of the crease. Puck goes to high slot. They'll try and turn on it. They can't play it. They'll come back to the blue line. Puck is fired in deep around the back of the net. Burlington trying to center it. Rakowskis trying to get inside. Can't get around as he was pinned up. Burlington gets inside, down low, quick shot, big save. Oh, the rebound. I'm not sure if it was a rebound or if it trickled through the gear. He made the initial save, and then I couldn't quite tell what was going on through the traffic, but eventually the puck went in. There wasn't another shot, so I'm going to assume that the puck dribbled through the gear after he tried to secure it. That happens sometimes, but that's okay. We got a little bit of room here, so we will fight to put that one back in order. So face off. Time that goal was 11:08. Sorry about that.
Still good. It's still good.
Stretch feed for Burlington up the middle. They get pushed to the outside. Benassier trying to push that puck through, get in tight. Gets pushed into the end boards. Benassier will get a piece of it, trying to bang it around to the corner. Trotar steps in to give him a hand, gets into the feet. They'll play it up, it'll get past everybody. Goalie will come out to play it, there's no icing there. Everybody will head to the benches. Reisner will go in to put pressure on, but they had a chair picker up top on the far side. Hiltzy gets into him right away, takes him out of the play. Burlington in close, big shot. Patted away by Shrenko. They had to play it on the backhand. They couldn't really get what they were looking for. Shrenko stayed with it, got the pad across. Hiltzy will move it around for Hogaboom. He'll backhand it high off the boards. Puck slides out in the middle for Reisner. Reisner's going to chip that up. Kenty's trying to catch up to it, gets into his feet. Broken up in the neutral zone. Eagles coming back the other way. They'll try and slide it ahead. Down in the corner, Iannacci working the boards. Puck slides out, high slot on the blue line. Broken up, does not make it through as it's knifed away by Shrenko. Up in the zone, Burlington. Pressured at the blue line. They maintain onside. Hiltzy will bang it off the boards for Hogaboom. Hogaboom up for Iannacci, but the puck stalled a little bit. Couldn't get out of the zone. They'll try it again. Hogaboom's going to bring it up the blue line, but it doesn't get deep, and they step in over the line with it right away. Bit of a scrambled play here. Kenty's going to grab this. He's going to skate with it for a little bit. He's got room. He's going to take it down the right-hand side. Trying to get inside the zone. He catches up to it at the bottom of the circle on the backhand. Tries to get in. Puck will go back around the net. Kingsley will let it slide for Rakowskis. Up to the line, careful, 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Stacy will get a piece of it and break it up. Their player goes in the end boards. Moved along. Up to Fissel at the hash marks. At the blue line, puck will get shot in the open corner. Kingsley will try and catch up to it, slides through. He'll take his man into the boards. Lambert will backhand it up for Rakowskis. It gets loose though in the high zone. Burlington covers on it. Quick shot, knocked down. It got knocked down by one of our players, but Trenko stayed with it and covered it up right away. 7:01 remaining in the second period. Face off down to the left of Trenko. Fanasi on the dot. Little will move it ahead. It got tipped, icing his wave. We got two men in. Chotar's put pressure on the boards. He slides it back. Lambert's there. Sorry, Harvey's there. He'll get a piece of it. Pushes it back for Fanasi. Chotar goes into the corner with him. Puck comes up to the hash marks. Fanasi breaks it up. Cross ice feed into the open corner. It's knocked down. Burlington will eventually come away with it. Trying to get loose, but Little gobbles him up. Fed ahead for Harvey, but rolls ahead on him. And obviously Harvey working the boards down there. Gets into the feet. Chotar comes away with it. Cuts to the middle. He'll come back to the blue line for Hiltz. Hiltz will fire it back down for Chotar. Pardon me while I fix a little issue I'm having here. All right, there we go. All the way up, then around the back of the net. Ianachi will catch up to it. Centering pass gets knifed away by the Burlington goaltender. Just inside 5 minutes remaining in the second period. Puck is loose. Burlington. Nice piece of work there as the boys using the body. Puck comes up in the neutral zone. Pressure by Reisner. He knocks him off the puck. Into the feet. Puck hits the referee out the glass. Hiltz down low. Bissell takes it in the skates to break up the play. Center and pass out front goes off a skate. It'll come up to the blue line and just out as Hogaboom will fire it right back in. Keep the pressure on. Down in the corner, boys are working on center and pass. Out front, Bissell, Rakowskis scoops it up right off the bottom of the circle and gets a quick shot off at 3:48. And that'll put the Rangers up 3-1. Time to go 3:48 for Mikauskas. Unassisted off the rebound. Deep down in the corner, Fonacier goes in chasing heavy. Burlington fed it ahead. Trying to get loose, center and pass. It's broken up. They'll go around the back of the net with it. Top of the circle, Burlington will shoot it, goes off a leg. Quick shot in on net, side of the net, rebound covered up by Schrenko. Lots of pushing and shoving. Boys are having a lot to say to each other. These teams, there's not a lot of love lost between these two teams. And it shows up. Puck dribbles out over the blue line. Reisner grabs it up. He'll fire it ahead. Sorry, I'm having battery issues here. So I'm trying to get wires plugged in. We're okay now. That's why I keep wandering so far with the camera. A lot of problems in the truck tonight. Reisner on the hash marks. Kenty grabs a loose puck. He's going to skate this down the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to cut to the middle. Tries to get inside, keeps it into his feet, and he gets pulled down. There's no call. He comes up wincing and grabs his hand. He goes right to the bench. Pogeboom slides it up for Lambert. Lambert's got some room on the far side. He'll put it deep into the zone. Pogeboom goes in heavy, trying to hold the line and slides that over. Lambert comes across to help him out. He'll go far side for Fissel. Fissel, bottom of the circle, down tight, tries the backhand. It's into the side of the net, and he will hang on to it. Now he kicks it out, and they'll slide it loose, and it'll go the length of the ice. Pogeboom will fire it across the ice, but it comes out and bounces heavy off the boards, but we maintain possession. All the way down. Hiltzy giving chase. Breaks up the play just enough. They'll go to the side of the net, trying to wrap it around. Loose puck, side of the net. Oh, that puck was sitting there begging to be tapped in by Burlington. They just could not get a stick on it as they tried to wrap around. And they didn't get to tuck it, but it slid right through the crease and then stalled on the far side. Chipped off the boards from Hiltz. Fonacier up on the far side, trying to move it ahead off the feet from Harvey, pardon me. 20 seconds remaining in the second period. They'll try to wrap it around again, side of the net. Oh my goodness, the same thing again happened. Trying to wrap it in from the side. Again, that's the third attempt. Two of them got through the crease. Quick shot, blocked it away, is just off the mark. Chipped up to the boards, but they're not going to get anywhere with it as the horn will go. The time will expire on the second period. Well, don't kick over my coffee. That's the most important thing. So shots in the second period were 12 Burlington, 6 Rangers. That puts it 15-14 in favor of them. Sorry, guys. All right. I'm just trying to take a peek here. So there he is, right there. So Kenty's back on the ice. He got that last collision just whoop, that was right there. He came back wincing, got looked at by the trainer. They rubbed some dirt on it, hit it with the spray ice, and sent it back out, and he's good to go. So third period action, we are looking at now 15 minutes and a 2-goal lead. Stay on your toes. There is no lead comfortable in this division, and the boys have had a tendency to get on their heels a little bit and get comfortable at certain times in these games, and that is not the kind of hockey we're playing anymore. This is now leaning towards, they get in tight down low, quick shot goes over the net. We are leading in now. Every game has a playoff feel to it. We're only 2 games away from the end of our regular season. Everything that you do, every minute that you play on your toes, you play as hard as you can. Puck goes down below, top of the slot, quick shot, side of the net. Broken up. Stacy will go cross ice for Harvey. Oh, gets knocked off his stick. Up on the boards. Kingsley gets a piece of it. Fanassi gets the rest. Fanassi will skate it through the slot and he'll slide it ahead for Harvey. Harvey will come down, he'll dump that in. We'll get a full line change. Face-off will be down and to the right. Burlington cuts through the middle. They'll dump it in. Policelli will wrap around the boards. Far side, quick shot. He got all of it, but he misses just top left. Little breaks up the play. Reisner goes in to give him a hand. Slides that puck out in the middle. Kenty will grab it. He's coming down the middle. Cuts to the outside. Hangs onto it. Out front. Quick shot. Side of the net. And the Burlington goaltender will hang on to it. We'll get a face-off down and to his left. Lambert on the draw. Fissel, Rakowskis, Little, Policelli. Oh, off the point. Shot from the top of the circle. Rakowskis tipped it, and it hit the crossbar. Fissel down in the corner. That is 2 shots that have hit the iron tonight so far. Burlington trying to get loose. They'll dump it ahead. It's broken up. Policelli down in tight, down low. And they get around Stranko with the burst of speed and get one back at the 12:42 mark. That's a shifty little player. That guy wears their C. He wears it for a reason. And you give him some space and he can do damage with it. And he pushed it around and was patient with it. And that's a good goal. Happens. Time to go is at 12:42. On the back of the net, into the corner. Fanassi will come up the middle. Puck is loose. It'll go in on net. The goaltender will play it. Hiltz will knock it down in the neutral zone, pushing the puck in the Chotar. Coming back the other way, Burlington trying to get around us. Little will stand him up. Oh, that was Hiltz. I got it backwards. Thank you for correcting me. Kenty will chip it off the boards. Kenty will move the puck along. Banging it right in front of the bench there. Cross ice feed for Iannacci. He'll dump it all the way down. Down on the back of the net. Iannacci will play it off the inboards. Reisner trying to feed it out front. Stacy and Ing breaking up the play. Puck is loose. They'll clean it up. Push it to the outside corner. Down around the back of the net. Side in the net, banging on it again. Loose puck, and Schrenkel will finally cover it up. Boys are staying on their toes. I'm liking it. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. Policelli will bang it off the boards there, but it rolls on his stick a little bit. Poked away, it comes up to the blue line. Not cleared. Center pass broken up, gets into the feet. Knocked away by Rakowskis. He's looking for Fistel up the middle. Play is broken. They'll take it into the zone though. Bouncing puck. Play's broken up the neutral zone. Burlington down the left-hand side gets knifed away. Almost under the stick of a Burlington player, but it's out of reach into the inboards. Burlington side of the net, centering pass. Doesn't make it through. Puck goes up high in the zone. Fistel putting pressure on, pushed over to the inboards, the sideboards. Rakowskis picks up the loose puck, tries to push it through the feet. Burlington deep in their zone as we're inside the 10-minute mark of the third period. Rakowskis will turn on it. He'll fire it in on net. Burlington coming up the far side.
Gotta go to the middle.
Harvey breaks up the play at the red line. Puts the pressure on him. Trying to move that puck along. Bonacier helping out. Hiltz moves it across. Chotar will gather it up. He'll chip it off the midboards. Burlington around the horn. They'll come up the left-hand side. Play's broken up at the blue line. Harvey gets a piece of it. Trying to slide it to the middle. Doesn't get it out though. Hogaboom, far side. Has it knocked off his stick. They got some room. Burlington in tight. Big save there by Schrenko to get the pad down. Keep the door closed, coming back the other way. Harvey takes the body, holds his own. Now they'll come away cross-ice speed for Burlington. Hogaboom breaks it up. Hiltz will go around the back of the net with it. He'll slide it up for Chotar. It's just out of reach. Back down for Hiltz around the back of the net. Hiltz go high up the window. Harvey will slide it down in the zone again. Fanasi is there to give him a hand. He'll come in. He'll chip it out.
Again?
Down around the back of the net. Hogaboom will gather it up.
Let's go.
Fanasi is going to grab that puck. He's got a little bit of room. They'll dump it in though. That was a long shift. Everybody will gather. Broken up in the neutral zone. Slid ahead for Reisner. Kenty's going to chase down in the inboards. He gets there first, gets a piece of it. Bit of a cross check there. Refs are letting it slide. Pinned up against the boards. Now it comes loose. Reisner puts pressure on. Back down into the corner. Burlington will take it around the back of their net. Reisner put pressure on again. Ianacci will come up to the blue line. Stacy will fire it in on net, and it's going to get gloved down and held at the 6:45 mark of the third period. Both teams will change everything up. Face-off will be down and to the right. Burlington goaltender. Burkowskis down below the goal line. Puts a hook on side of the net. Quick shot just over. It'll go off the round of the glass and come all the way back the other way. Little working the neutral zone. Slides ahead for Burkowskis. Pistol trying to help him out. Little will fire it into the zone. Burkowskis couldn't play it. He had to tag up. Puck will get sent in. Little will push it around for Policelli. Rolls off his stick. They'll come up to the boards, but not out. Loose puck down in the slot. Fissel will gather it. He's got Rakowskis with him. One guy blew a tire. Rakowskis in over the line. Quick shot in on net. And Burlington goaltender will hang on to it. 5:48. Face-off will be down and to the left of the Eagles goaltender. Fanassi in the dot. Chotar, Harvey, Hilton, Hoagie. Hoagie has to go into the skates of the Burlington player. He'll catch back up to it. Gets tangled up in the corner. Broken up. Fanassi will skate away with it on the far side. He's going to slide that over for Harvey. Harvey dumps it in, gets tangled up, doesn't get through. It'll go far side. Hoagie's going to catch up to it. Quick shot goes off a leg, doesn't make it all the way through. Quick shot, nice glove save there by Schrenkel. Apologies, my camera keeps getting out of position because I've now got a wire plugged into it, and then I pull the wire tight and it yanks on the gimbal, and then the camera goes all wonky. So, yeah, it is what it is. Up at the hash marks, far side. 5 minutes remaining in the third period. Quick shot in on net, gets tipped. At 4:57, the point shot is tipped. And this is now a tie game. Can't do much about a tip shot off a screen. Some of those are going to find their way through. So now we are sitting with just inside of 5 minutes remaining in a tie game scenario. Ianacci slides it back down the corner, up for Ing. Ing gets tangled up in the skates. It'll go off the boards. Boys do a good job there of not letting Burlington loose. Broken up. Up the blue line. Into the feet. Turn back the other way. Kenty will pick up the loose puck. Gets knocked off his stick, bottom of the circle, trying to cut. Quick shot goes up off the glass. Iannachi will gather it. He will fire it after. Oh, down tight, quick shot down low. Now, he didn't plan that, but he shot that from the wrong side of center, picked off the linesman, so it wasn't an icing, grabbed the puck off the bounce from the linesman, and then got a shot off, and now we've got a face-off down low, just like we drew it up. Face-off down low in the zone. Little, top of the zone, gets a shot, comes right back to him. Puck bounces on the stick of Burlington players. They got 2-on-1, come back the other way. Rakowski gets a piece of it. They're down low on the backhand, skips across the far side. Little will push it up to the zone. Quick shot in on net, patted away by Shrenko. 3.5 minutes remaining in this game. Burlington Curls in their zone. They'll fire it deep down. Polchelli will pick it up around the back of the net. He'll chip it off the boards. Little pushes it down, comes back. Burlington, quick shot in on net, gloved by Shrenko. With 3:01 remaining, Burlington will get a face-off down and to his right. Tied up at the circle, comes back up to the blue line. Down around the back of the net, Little. He'll play it off the boards down in the corner. Harvey trying to move it up, gets turned back. Puck will go down around the back of the net. Burlington has it on the far side of hash marks. Chotar takes him into the boards. Puck is loose. Burlington trying to move it back to the blue line, gets tangled up in the feet, down around the back of the net. They curl in the corner. Quick shot from the bottom of the circle, misses off the far side. Chipped off the boards. Panassier down, trying to catch up to it. Gets a piece of it, not enough of it. Slides it to Harvey. Quick shot, misses on the far side. Down around the back of the net. Slides to the open corner. Hiltzy catches up to it. Harvey will cover the point for him. Up to the blue line, not out. Harvey will dump it to the open corner. We'll get some line changes in, keeping those legs fresh for the last 2 minutes. Burlington coming down. They'll slide it to the far side. Up at the blue line, broken up by Hogeboom. Kicked it to the open corner. Hiltzy will catch up to it. He'll chip it around to the hash marks. Iannachi's there. He'll keep it on the boards. Burlington at the bottom of the circle. Down around the side of the net. They try to wrap it around again, but Jonas gets the pad on it. They get a quick shot off the top of the crease. Deflected into the corner, up at the hash marks. Hiltzy will get it up out of the line, but not deep. Now it gets sent the length of the ice. It was tipped, icing is waved. Down around the back of the net. Burlington will come up the other side. Up into the middle. Hogeboom will chip it off the boards deep into their territory. They'll go around the horn, up through the middle. Burlington down the left-hand side. Push to the outside as we roll up in the last minute of play in this game. Rakowskis for Fissel. He'll chip it off the boards. He'll gather it up. At the dot, quick shot, rebound into the end boards. Fissel gathers it up, keeps it on the boards. Rakowskis is there with them. They slide it to the corner for Kenty. Kenty, bottom of the circle. Gets tangled up, the puck is under them. Fissel, the Rakowskis side of the net, quick shot, rebound. Up to the line. Back the other way, broken up. Off the boards, Kenty with 15 seconds remaining. Slides down, quick shot, in on net, rebound is held. And with 10.5 seconds, we will get a face-off in their zone and to the right. Time for one play. Are we going to call timeout? Or we're just going to let it run? 10.5 seconds. Puck comes up to Policelli at the line. Knocked down. Doesn't make it through. Broken up. Puck goes into the bench. Who touched it?
We're inside. We're inside.
We're inside the line, right?
Yeah.
They hit it. We're down in our zone. There is 2.8 seconds left. Time for a play. A quick play. It's got to be a clean draw. Here it is. Back, quick shot. Oh! What do you want from me? I said it had to be a quick play. Got right onto the stick. Rakowski's got a shot off. Goaltender made a quick reaction save. Nice job. Time to do it again. 1.1 on the clock. Lambert taking the draw. And that is going to do it. And this one will go down as a tie. Oh my goodness. What was the final shot count there? Final shot count was 22 Rangers, 27 Burlington. And the boys will come back and give Schrenko lots of taps on the head. He played a fine game tonight. Well, that was fun. Just give me 1 second here. All right, so as we look ahead, you can see now we'll add on a point each. So Burlington will end up with 30. That'll put them in second. We'll end up with 26. We might leapfrog. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're dead heat with Halton. It doesn't really matter. The points don't matter. What does matter is that we get to do a repeat of that exact game right here on this surface, right there on Sunday at 8:15 p.m. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. My gimbal just went berserko. We do exact same thing again, 8:15 on Sunday evening, and that'll be our final regular season game. Until then, our Oakville or our YouTube feed at Oakville Rangers. The guys in the truck will be back, and Daryl will get a day off work. Hopefully next week. He should be off, and if he's not, we're having words. Until then, you guys enjoy. Hopefully the weather's not too bad. Drive safe, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to FSN, the home of your Oakville Rangers. Till Sunday, we will chat soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.